Hey guys. I was heading out to work, and then I realized that I didn't do my weekly video chat, and I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I wouldn't be able to do it then. And so I have to do it now, and it would be kind of shitty if I was like, I'm going to do a weekly chat, and then the second week it's like, not doing it. So I'm going to try to make this very quick. One, because I know they may have been a little long last week. I don't know. Sometimes I have a lot to say. So this is for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3, Episode 4. So let's dive right in. I think the first thing I want to talk about is Hunter. Oh, Hunter. I think May is coming for you. May is coming for you. I mean, like, not really. I don't know. I feel like she's gonna keep everything in check. Like, she's not gonna try to kill him or anything, but I think it's kind of fucked up what he did. I think May was there with him trying to save Bobby from Ward, and he didn't really return the favor. That's really shitty. Does that make sense? I love Hunter, don't get me wrong, and in some ways it's really sweet that he's just like, he doesn't want to miss his chance to get Ward for revenge for Bobby or just in general to protect Bobby. I think that that's really sweet of him. However, that's still fucked up, right? Do you guys agree? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so after this episode, we have two big questions. And the first question is, what happened to Andrew? Now, I know that there's a lot of people who think he's definitely dead. Some people think he's still alive. Some people think he's, spoiler alert, like, everybody turn off if you don't want to know any, like, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but some people think that he's Lash, which actually makes more sense than I feel like a lot of other characters, so I'm a little nervous about that. In that final scene, we see a dead body, we see the phone ringing, we see some lighter fluid spilling, and then we see somebody like blow up the whole place. I think we're supposed to think it's Von Strucker who blows it up. However, in my opinion, I feel like he's running from that place, like booking it, like trying to get like away from something. He doesn't look like he's the one who did the damage. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like he looked a little nervous. Now, he could just be appalled by what happened or whatever, or if there was a fight or a struggle. I think there's a couple of scenarios that could happen. I think if Ward somehow gave them the go-ahead or whatever, I mean, I think Andrew would have died. However, I think it's very possible that if he is Lash, that he made it out of there, killed all of them, and he was the one who did all of that. And then, Von Strucker's like, what the fuck? Let me get out of here. And like ran. He was like the only one who managed to survive. Although I don't really know how he would have if Lash is. I don't know. Leave in the comments what you think. I know, everybody's, a lot of people are like, he's definitely dead. But as a rule, I do not. I always have to question it if we do not see a body. And we didn't see a body. So I'm questioning. And so last but not least, or Lash but not least, oh, so funny. Let's talk about who might be Lash. He can turn into people, and that's, or a person, and that's kind of a problem. I think the people who are in the clear, and correct me if I'm wrong, leave it in the comments, are Lincoln, Skye, and Mac, because of the fact that we've seen them fight Lash in the first episode. And then I'm thinking, who did we see? Like, it's always Daisy. I'm sorry, Daisy. I think it's always Daisy. Okay. So I still am confused as fuck about who Lash actually is. Like, what they were saying, they were dropping little quotes and hints throughout the episode, and they were like, oh, Lash is, you know, like, he's doing things because it's necessary, and he doesn't want to do what he's doing. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. Of course, I think we're going to get little, you know, clues as time goes on about why he's doing what he's doing. For some reason, I feel like he's leaving Daisy, said Daisy, alive. We don't know why, so that makes me feel like it's somebody who is actually close to Daisy. Now, when I say I feel like he's leaving her alive, in the first episode, if you remember, when he came to the hospital to hunt Lincoln, he said, oh God, what did he say? He said, where's the Inhuman, or whatever. It was like, he did not say Inhumans, he said Inhuman. Now, it's possible he just wasn't aware at the time that's Daisy who was an Inhuman as well. But it seems like he was going after Lincoln specifically. And in this episode, you know, he saw that Daisy, like, I felt like he paused and looked and saw that Daisy was, like, there, and he knows that she's Inhuman. She used her powers on him various times, so I feel like it might be somebody close to her, which kind of also feeds the it's Andrew theory. But who else could it be? I'm almost positive, and you guys can disagree, that it is not Rosalind, because I think that's just the obvious answer. I think Rosalind is just the one that, the more they like play this whole like, should you trust or should you not, I feel like we should. Does that make sense? Because I just feel like they're trying to say like, ooh, she's sketchy, like, ooh, whatever. Like, I'm like, oh, she's probably trustworthy. I mean, I'm not definite on that theory. I just, yeah, I think that she might be, you know, telling it like it is. The only other one that I think is possible that could be Lash, if we've already met him. Mind you, there's always a possibility that we just haven't met Lash yet, and he's just a regular Joe Schmo on the street. I guess that's a possibility too. It could also be Banks, which, if you don't know, is Rosalind's like second in command guy. He's also plays Emma's father on Bates Motel, and so I just can't get that out of my head. So I kind of like him, and I think maybe I'm just biased, but yeah, so it could be him. We don't know much about him or about his life. We just know he's like very distrustful of Daisy for some reason, and he wasn't really around either time that when like Lash attacked the van. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, just leave in the comments what you think. Who is Lash? What happened to Andrew? You know, two big questions, and obviously I made a little, I guess, rant at the end of the last episode that I'm very excited for the next episode because Simmons is my favorite, and I can't wait to see her survive. Yeah, I'm excited. Other than that, I think that's about it. For scenes that I really liked, I was obsessed with the May and Coulson scene. I love their relationship. I just love that they can really lean on each other, and it's a little sad that we haven't gotten too much May and Coulson. I'm a really big fan of that relationship, so I was very happy to see them have kind of like a cute moment together, even if it was very brief. I think that's all I wanted to say. Oh, in regards to the Hunter May thing, I'm going to be interested to see how Bobby reacts, if she's going to be happy with what Hunter did or not, if anybody tells her. Let's get Bobby back into the show. I feel like she's like barely in it. So let's make that happen, right? All right. So this is the kind of short weekly chat, and I tried to do it in one take so I don't have to edit it. And I can just upload it for you guys. But thanks for watching, guys. Bye.